Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to look at a video that Lost Ark have released. It's basically a behind the scenes of the voices of Arkesia. So basically when they made the game to the Europe and US and so on and that, you can see here the game I have in the background, they basically had to make a voice package, because if people are going to play it in Europe, of course the game needs to have English, or else people will be like, what? So they of course have invited a lot of, basically hired a lot of voice actors as a game does, and doing. But the cool thing is they actually made a behind the scene video where we can see the experience from it. And let's watch the video together and see it. It's the first time I'm gonna watch it, so it's gonna be fun to see what it is. But let's try look at it.
The world of Lost Ark is massive. The area, the characters, we've got at least 5,000 NPCs, the cast around the 200 range.
It's done, my friend.
The scope of this game is just so big.
I didn't realize when I was auditioning how big this game was.
There are a lot of different characters in Lost Ark. Being able to meet all of them is going to be really exciting.
Even NPCs on the side asking you, how your day is or how the quest was. That is the level of immersion that you're going to get in this game.
We would show the cast the scene that they were about to perform, and every single actor would just stop and say, wow, it's a pretty beautiful game.
In Lost Ark, I love the colors. I love the art style.
It's so inspiring. It's like receiving a love letter from the dev team. This is a character we've worked on for years. They've been dreaming of it, and it's coming to life. Grant us the light to repel the darkness. We get to create a world together.
When I get to voice for Azina, I'm in the booth and I get to command, I get to take control of the scene, and that's one of the things I love most about it.
Humanity's victory was as empty as the hollow fruit.
I'm sorry I'm pausing, but I think it's really cool how passionate these voice actors are. I don't know if they just got paid a lot enough to sound like that, but it sounds like they really are passionate and they actually feel like it was a super cool project. So just gonna say that's actually pretty cool.
Carmine is smart. He's intelligent. At least he thinks he's the smartest person in the room. You and I actually have a lot in common.
You don't really belong to either side of this war.
There's this little bit of texture in the voice. And everything you want is what I want. And everything I want is what you want. He wants you to feel stupid, not by calling you stupid, but just with his words alone.
I definitely think that Black Fang lives in a morally gray area. There's a coldness in her voice, but there's also a layer of playfulness because she likes being a pirate. She has fun.
Not smart making me your enemy.
I feel like that dichotomy really created the character in the voice.
Cut to the chase, kid.
What I always try and do and what I walk the actors through is putting them in the world so that those instincts that they have will end up becoming more natural to the character.
Bringing the physicality to my performance is pretty easy with Balthor because he's just such a little ball of energy.
My hammer Fjorgen is the best in the world.
I have this sort of growl that I do that. As you kind of have that edge here, you can just bring it down into your voice, bring it down into your chest voice, and then the character sort of informs itself. Yeah.
Out of the way, dragon delivery! Aha! Oh, booyah!
Originally, when we cast Andrew, we had no idea that there was going to be a musical number.
A day before we recorded the first lines for Balthor, I got contacted by our director, Philip, and he said, so, can you sing? Because Balthor has a full musical number.
Ha! Shall we get started?
Very thankfully and luckily to us, Andrew just completely shocked us by having Broadway experience.
Romantic weapon!
He crushed it.
Yeah!
I'm not just excited for players to play Lost Ark, I'm excited to play Lost Ark.
I love role-playing games. I love open world games, so I am super stoked.
Picking a class, like, the customization for the game is pretty broad, and even though there are so many players, you feel like your character is your own.
Let's say I'll start with the assassin.
Gunner.
Probably lean toward mage.
The mage.
The mage.
The great thing about it is the sense of community that you can form within the world of Arkesia. It's a game that is welcoming to every sort of gamer.
It's a similar story and world, but every player gets something different out of it.
I hope that everyone playing the game becomes really invested in the story and the characters they meet along the way, because I feel like a lot of heart was put into it.
I'm so thrilled for everybody to get their hands on it.
I feel very proud about what we did with this project, and I think that there's a good chance that it might just be starting, which means the world's just going to keep growing. Who knows how much bigger it's going to get.
All right. I have to admit that is a very well put. I mean, that video is very well put together. Like, that was actually a seriously good video. That was like super good. But cool to see that the voice actors are like super into the game, and I just think it's gonna reward us, because that means the characters, when we hear them in the game, are gonna sound like more like they actually want this. They want to be in there. They want to have fun with it, and that's so cool. Cool video. 10 out of 10. Really done well, Amazon Games. That was a really done well video. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to play the game with all the voices and so on. I mean, I played the beta, but yeah, it has some scenes and cinematics has voices, and I remember some didn't, I think. Yeah, but it's gonna be impressive, like fun, really fun. But yeah, always good to see what's happening behind the scenes and how they put things together and how much work they actually put in. So even I mean, they didn't invent this game from the scratch. It's Smilegate RPG that made this game, but still porting that over to us, how much work they had to put into it, that's enormous. That's cool. So thanks for watching, everyone. It was a pleasure watching this together with you. It was a pretty good video. And again, as I'm trying to say in all my other videos, if you are going to play the game or have interest in it, I'm going to stream the game on 8th of February when the game is going live, and I'm actually going live exactly the same time the game goes live, at 6 p.m. CET. So I hope I will see you guys there, or girls, on the stream on 6 p.m. on the 8th of February. There will be plenty of giveaways. I have different codes for different games, and even game codes, things for games and cosmetics and so on. But it's not sure if I'm actually gonna have like a Lost Ark thing. I might do something, but we'll see when the time comes. But thanks for watching. Have a great evening. Have a great day, depending where you are. And again, I'll see you in another video. Bye.